Greetings, gaming community, and all those who are watching. This is disappointing. What I was trying to say was, this is Fox Gamer 396 when I'm making yet another YouTube video. But, well, dealing with the same scuff always happens when I try to start one of these. And yes, we're still on the Mass Effect 1 binge to try and get through this. Now, before speaking to the Bainham ladies, I'm going to speak to Gavin.
Any luck finding my workstation out in the ruins?
Yep.
I managed to find the data and transfer it to your OSD.
That's very good news indeed, thank you.
No problem.
I was there anyway. It was the least I could do.
Well, I appreciate it. Here, you've certainly earned this. Thanks again, Commander.
Oh, wow. Definitely much obliged. I know, I've done this so many times, I hadn't paid attention to the rewards of each of the missions.
I'm glad you've decided to help us. I think there's a way to avoid killing the colonists.
Certainly hope so.
What did you have in mind?
I think you could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize the colonists.
Like a gas grenade.
Sorry. Won't I get caught in it too?
Releasing clouds of nerve gas doesn't seem like a particularly good idea.
It's not like it's weapons grade. The insecticide we use in the grow labs contains trace amounts of tetraclopine, a neuromuscular degenerator. If their nervous systems are already weakened, it may act as a paralyzing agent.
If we must consider it, drop it in a concussion grenade.
I'll do it.
Sounds good. I'll do what I can.
Oh, come on. I thought I got rid of the stuff that was making this thing slow.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Commander.
God.
We'll stay out of your way until you clear a path. Good luck.
I'm definitely not reducing that Omnigel. That'd be stupid. Ow. That's what I want.
We ran when the attack hit.
I hope you can get us out of this mess.
What are you doing? What was that? I didn't even hit anything. By the way, I forgot to mention, if I didn't have maximum charm, I would be forced to kill John. Which, you know, I was okay with originally because he was a prick. But the more I thought about it, it wouldn't be quite a Paragon run through if I didn't really make the effort. Pressure. That was close. Oops. Let's say here. No. Here. This is where it actually makes a difference because ow. if I mess up, I want to make sure that I can go back and fix my mistakes. Which, that being said, that's a different story.
What is that? There's no way that's human. Infection or not.
No, careful, leave the colonists.
No hitting the colonists, even if the Thorian makes them fire on us. That's what the gas grenades are for.
You got it, Commander. Let's do this.
Okay, good. Saving automatically, so I don't really have to quick save. But it was nice to have the reassurance. Now, keep in mind, if you're trying to spare the colonists like I am, which, yes, there are 16. There's two ways to do this. You can either use the grenades, or do this. You get the same results either way.
All clear.
That being said, I already used two, so I need to find some sort of cache to refill, otherwise I'm going to be screwed. So the exogeny researchers must have been on the very edge of the Thorian's influence, which must have been how they survived so long without being affected. Okay. Remember, grenades or bashing only. This is the number we want to keep. No matter what. You!
I'll kill you!
See? Bashing like that has the same effect.
Now it gets fun.
I missed what Caden said, hang on. Oh. Ooh, Inferno rounds. Well, 9. Inferno rounds 9. Oops.
On my way.
I know there's a grenade cache there again. Now again, this is not going to be easy. Oh, hey there, bro.
Fire in the hole!
Clear.
I'm not going to take the chance of fighting more colonists. We have 16 alive. That's the number we needed. So let's get this open. Fly down.
I tried to fight it, but it gets in your head. You can't imagine the pain.
I don't want to.
I was supposed to be their leader. These people trusted me. It wants me to stop you, but I won't. I won't!
Damn it. You could have used the grenade on fire down as well. Ah, they blocked it off. It's time to go say hi to the Thorian. And the good news is, with all 16 colonists still alive. Thank God for that. Wait, what just happened? What the hell? It just closed me out of the game. Come on. Oh. Please don't do this. God damn it. Insane. Wait, is the Borealis the name of the ship?
Get down! Fire in the hole!
There's the crane. Can you make sense of the controls, Commander? All targets down.
Okay. We've already been through this part, so I don't really need to worry about. For God's sake.
I tried to fight it, but it gets in your head. You can't imagine the pain. I'm supposed to be their leader. These people trusted me. It wants me to stop you, but
What
I
you want?
won't.
Yeah.
I won't!
It's kind of a sad 10 off a fine down. Hold it. Okay, please work this time. Please. Thank you. Yeah, see, Renegade is 0, Paragon is plus 32. Now I'm at max. And, time. Sounds like a shower in here. You know what I mean?
Okay, by the numbers. We just need to find... What is that?
That's a plant.
That does not look like any plant I've ever seen. This may be problematic.
Wrong elephants. This is where it gets a bit disgusting. That's alright.
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
I come on, you raise your damn head. You're giving me a neck ache. Like just from looking at you, just constantly like this and you're very I'm here to make a deal.
You gave something to Sarah. Something I need.
Saren sought knowledge of those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made. Then cold ones began killing the flesh that would tend the next cycle. Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
Let the colonists go.
I won't let you keep your thralls. Release them, now!
No more will the Thorian listen to those that scurry. Your lives are short, but have gone on too long.
Your head was down and stayed that way too long. Sorry. Okay. Ooh, I'm sorry for the sound effects, by the way. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't have to worry about the anti-thorium gas. Now I can just use the incendiary explosive.
That hurt it, I can tell. A few more of those and it's in trouble.
But no time to waste then. Yeah, I will continue to do that. And it is disgusting.
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
Oh. Got it. I hate that I just said that. Yes. Oh. Oh, I could have done that the whole time. I can't believe I didn't think of that. I'm not exactly hurting for credits, so I'm not too concerned about losing money off of old stuff. This doesn't make that noise. That's the noise I'm used to hearing. Somehow my mind got into Minecraft controls.
contacts, Commander.
Ah.
Testing as announced.
I certainly hope so, because we're running out of notes here. Grenades.
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. That is the end. That is disgusting.
I'm free. I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
Are you okay?
Is everything all right? Are you hurt?
I am fine, or I will be, in time. My name is Sha'ira. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
He tricked her?
Are you saying Saren can control minds?
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goals. The strength of his influence is troubling.
Typical Asari meddling. About time it bit you in the ass.
Really? Wait, how is that possible?
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, but in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. He needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian, to learn its secrets. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
That's horrible.
Saren's pretty quick to betray his own people.
He was quick to betray the Thorian, too. After he had what he wanted, he ordered the Geth to destroy all evidence of its existence. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
What does it do?
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
So the cipher is knowledge?
So the Thorian taught Saren to think like a Prothean. How?
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory. A viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
There has to be some way.
I need that knowledge to stop Saren.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity.
Yeah, I probably should have said that some graphic. Because even now I find that's a little bit disturbing. What's the fabric?
I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are part of you now.
What just happened? Are you okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
I saw something. It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
You look pretty rough. We should get you back to the ship.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
Let's talk about the Thorian.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the Thorian?
When the creature enveloped me, I became part of it, but I still don't truly understand it. So alien, so ancient. Its exact age is impossible to know. It measured time differently. 10,000 years of hibernation broken by a few frantic centuries of activity. Its mind was awesome, magnificent. It transcended all classification. And now it is gone.
You sound when you're sad.
Don't tell me you feel sorry for that thing.
The Thorian was a unique life form. A sentient being that lived for 50,000 years, maybe more. There is nothing even remotely like it in the known galaxy. I'm grateful you saved me from a life of thraldom. Yet I cannot help but feel some sorrow for the loss of such a rare and remarkable creature.
I suppose. Let's talk about Sovereign.
Tell me more about this ship Saren has.
Sovereign is alien. I do not know how it was built or where it comes from. Its design does not match that of any known spacefaring species. It dwarfs any vessel in the Citadel or Alliance fleets. Its weapons are devastating, its defenses virtually impenetrable. With it, Saren believes he is unstoppable.
It controls minds?
You said Saren uses it to manipulate his followers.
The indoctrination. There is an energy about Sovereign. You feel drawn to the ship. It makes Saren's arguments more persuasive, more compelling. Spend enough time in Sovereign's presence and you will lose yourself. There is no other way to explain it.
Let's talk about Benezia.
I want to know more about Benezia.
Benezia was greatly respected among our people. A powerful biotic, even for an Asari. She was widely known as a teacher of philosophy and religion. She always sought the paths of peace and harmony. She joined with Saren because she hoped to turn him away from his path of destruction.
And yet it backfired.
Instead, she became one of his most powerful allies.
As I mentioned before, Matriarch Benezia underestimated Saren. Be sure you do not make the same mistake.
Trust me, alright. Speaking of Saren,
What else can you tell me about Saren?
There is little I could tell you that you do not already know. He's powerful, he's charismatic, and he is dangerous. Once I followed him, blind to his true nature. But now I see he's leading the galaxy into an age of darkness and suffering.
let's go with the personal questions, because I know we talked about the Thorian.
I want to know more about you.
There is nothing remarkable about me. I was merely one of Matriarch Benezia's disciples. For nearly 2 centuries I followed her, learning at her feet. When Benezia revealed her plan to join Saren, she gave her disciples a choice. Only those who were willing had to follow her. Many felt her plan was too dangerous, but I believed in her. I thought she could turn Saren away from his insanity. Instead, we joined him in it.
I shall do it too.
Now that you're free of the Thorian, what are you planning to do next?
If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly, and I played a role in their suffering. I would like to make amends.
Not a bad idea.
The colonists will need all the help they can get. They'll be happy to have you on their side.
Thank you, Commander. May fortune smile upon you.
You did.
I can't believe it. Jong says we'll have all the money we need to keep this place running. It's because of you, Shepard. I can't thank you enough.
Battle of heroism.
All traces of the Thorian will be erased in short order. Feros will have a second chance thanks to you. I think this plan of yours just might work.
Of course it will.
I will do what I can to assist the colony in this difficult time.
Farewell, Sha'ira.
Farewell, Commander. I wish you well in your hunt.
I fought so hard, but any thought of my own caused so much pain.
I never thought I would be so thrilled to see a soldier. Forgive my previous inaction, but under the Thorian's influence, every thought was examined, filtered.
What are your plans now?
What will you do now that the fighting is over?
I may stay, try to recover my losses. I can have new supplies delivered within weeks. Perhaps the colony will survive after all.
What do you have for sale?
Let me see what you have in stock.
Of course. Return in the future, and I may even have more to see.
Well, that's kind of the thing. I'm not intending to return to Feros. I don't know if I can sell the extra stuff. Wow. I am enjoying this plating. Comes out to the updated plating. I don't need that. Or that. Equalizer rates. Firestorm 7. This I will keep as much as I can. Oh. I think I will get rid of these because I have no reason to hang on to them. Same with this. I'm gonna sell that. No, you guys at 8. Oof. Okay, so sell that. Okay, good. I don't need those. No. So I don't need that one. I'll take a look at these first before I decide whether or not to sell them. Wow. Okay.
Thank you for everything you did.
Thanks, Commander. It's great to be free again.
Just seeing if Ian is still around here. Yep.
Free. I can't believe I'm free. I'm free. Thank you for giving me my mind back. It was awful. Every time I thought about speaking out, I remembered his pain.
Thank you for everything you tried to do here.
Yes. Right. Time to go now. Just paying attention.
Thank you for freeing us.
We shouldn't have to worry about combat on Feros anymore. Because all threats have been removed.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Okay, my hands are away from my keyboard.
Decontamination in progress.
Ouch.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
Feels strange.
The cipher shook me up a bit.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Go ahead. Graphic imagery ahead, by the way.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on, get to the point. What did you see?
Easy.
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
So there was nothing useful?
You sure you didn't come across any kind of clue or hint? Something we might have missed?
Everything I saw you already know. You were right about the Reapers. The Protheans were destroyed by a race of sentient machines. I think it is obvious there is a connection between the Reapers, the Prothean extinction, and the Conduit, but I did not see anything that would help us find it.
Now what?
What's our next move?
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, but something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... oh. I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Okay.
Dr. Chakwas should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Feros report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yes.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, Exogeny should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
No. Better off this way.
The Thorian liked to enslave minds. Anyone who studied it would have ended up as one of its thralls.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
I help everyone.
Being human had nothing to do with it. They were in trouble.
Admirable. But sometimes Spectres have to make sacrifices. I hope you're willing to do that when the time comes.
Goodbye, Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
Sorry, just got a notification. I had to check something. Just do fast, let's do it already. So, the reason I intended to make this a longer stream is because there's going to be more to go through now. Let's start talking with Kaden.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I didn't figure you'd have time to talk with all that's going on. There's gotta be some xenobiologists who want to read about the Thorian.
They can wait.
The paperwork will keep. Something on your mind?
I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
Can't blame them.
Wanting to believe everything will be fine? Sounds like human nature to me.
Yeah, I guess some things carry across species well enough. I should remember that after what happened with Vernus.
You forgave him?
I think you'd carry a grudge over the crap you took from Vernus.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, It's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. But it was Furnace who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
What happened?
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
He hurt Rana. Broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face.
Oh, shit.
I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
You tried to help Rana.
You wanted to help a girl you cared for. That's a noble thing.
Maybe my intentions were noble, but I lost control. I killed him, Shepard. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Turian. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
It's fair enough.
A reasonable stance. Keep that level head and we'll do fine.
Staying reasonable is about all we've got left. Everyone else in this galaxy seems to have gone out of their minds. Present company accepted, of course.
You'd be surprised.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. Hell of a deal you worked out with Jong, though. If I ever get a speeding ticket, I want you to be my advocate.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
The only way you'll possibly get a speeding ticket is if you're a Carth again. That's a joke, by the way. Because if you remember my Knights of the Republic gameplays, Raphael Savage, who plays Caden Lenko, also plays Carth and Nasi. He actually also had a, I found out recently, he had a cameo in Dexter as well. And in the show Scorpions. I hadn't realized that before. Garrus has nothing new to talk about. Ashley does, however.
Hey, Skipper. Any interest in a small drink? It's a special occasion.
Occasion?
What's the occasion?
It's Armistice Day, when the First Contact War ended. My family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
I'm flattered.
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
Your files are clean.
There's almost nothing in your files. Technical scores and a list of crap assignments.
There's a reason for the crap assignments. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war.
Oh.
The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
No, I understand.
I see. That's why you drive yourself so hard.
A Williams has to be better than the best, if only to avoid suspicion. That's what my dad told me the night before he retired. Takes a special kind of thick-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
Let's talk about your grandfather.
What happened to your grandfather after the war?
He was relieved of command as soon as Shanxi was liberated. They brought him back to Earth in irons, but there was never a trial. They quietly demoted him and stuck him behind a desk. He retired a year later and spent the rest of his life working construction in the colonies. Sometimes we hear about attempts to get him exonerated in some official way. Nothing ever comes of him.
Let's talk about Shang-Chi.
As I recall, your grandfather held out for a long time.
The Turians wrecked the orbitals in the first wave and occupied the major cities. They sat in orbit, dropping rocks on anything that moved. Granddad dispersed the troops. But when they went into the cities for supplies, the Turians would wreck a block to eliminate one fire team. Civilians were dying, his troops were starving, and he couldn't contact Alliance High Command. So he surrendered the garrison.
That's why you decide Arcadians.
Is this why you're always going on about the council?
If everyone else can look at Shanxi and say, this is why humanity needs to be stronger, then so can I. I'm entitled. So, you still interested in me? Baggage and all?
Shit. That's a problem. Because the game kind of forces you to make a choice, more or less. Yeah. And there's a pivotal moment where, well, that pivotal moment is the only way Shepard can decline Ashley. So we're going to go with what about me?
You're interested in me? It's hard to tell.
Maybe I'm not. I guess you've been too busy saving the galaxy to think about it. But hey, once we save the galaxy, maybe the Alliance will get its act together. Start acting like an actual government.
Commence the saving.
We better get going then. Seems I've got something to look forward to after we're done.
Oh wait, no.
More than you know. I have a feeling things will come to a head soon. But don't worry, Shepard. I'll protect you.
Like, there's nothing wrong with Ashley. Like, if you choose to romance her, then more power to you. That's not what I'm trying to go for here, so... It kind of sucks that it feels put upon me.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
A little spooky how you handle that young guy. Didn't figure you'd know how to speak corporate.
They're only human.
All you need to do is show them how getting what you want gets them what they want.
You make it sound easy. Frankly, I just wanted to put a few rounds in him and leave.
Frankly, that's what I did the first few times as well.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
I think probably, to amend my statement earlier, like the only other way to avoid romancing Ashley is by romancing the next person I'm speaking to, Liara. Of course, they don't do the casual build-up as much as they help push you into the moment almost immediately out of the gate.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
I was worried.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
She's the best.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Let's talk. See what else you had to say.
I like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
Then let us talk about you. Are you okay?
I have nightmares.
I'm not sleeping well. The visions keep me up at night.
I wish there was something I could do to help you. You need to be at your best, Commander. The crew relies on you for leadership. It can be a heavy burden.
I'm not the problem.
I can handle the responsibility of command. But if I don't stop Saren, the entire galaxy gets wiped out.
I'm sorry, Commander. The last thing you need is someone constantly reminding you of how grim things are. Is there anything else you would rather talk about?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Apparently the answer is no. And Dr. Chakwas doesn't really have anything new to say either. So we're just going to leave. Oh wait. Joker. Let's talk to Joker.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
Yeah.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Now, I'm assuming that I've already spoken to Joker about his condition and other things as well. So hopefully I'm not mistaken, otherwise,
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
From who?
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
Ah, yes. This is where primary planets number 4 comes into play. And I say number 4 because I mean counting after you get the Normandy and the Citadel. Well, after you get the Normandy when you leave the Citadel.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
Good.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
Infiltration, yes.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
Sounds serious.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
Thanks for the info.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
It's weird how Spiratus didn't speak that entire exchange. That being said, the next place we're heading to is to the Citadel. So there are a few places that opened up to us. Like the Maroon Sea is definitely new. So part of this will be to go through each cluster as well to make sure that I don't miss anything.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, I'm glad you were in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
I'm in.
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug.
Oh, no.
The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
I can't just run in.
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation. That's why I contacted you. I'm hoping you can keep the casualties to a minimum.
You can count on me.
I'll do everything within my power to bring those researchers back safely, Admiral.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth Fleet out.
Citadel first, then we go visit those scientists that need our help. See, this is the part that kind of sucks, because oppressed groups in certain media, fictional media, I should emphasize, you know, they always preach equality, but they go about doing it the wrong way. Like in this case, biotics. Many of them have decided hostility is the answer, which it's not.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
First things first, the squad. Wow. So this is what the Colossus looks like. Wait. Just trying to rotate because I had no idea that Tally had this on her arm this entire time. I'm surprised I missed it because while not glaringly obvious, it's not exactly subtle either. It just kind of makes it look like Talia lost her arm and replaced it with Geth machinery.
After years of poor economic performance, ExoGeni has announced that its research colony on Feros is finally returning a profit. New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for ExoGeni. ExoGeni's stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
Yeah, sure. First things first, the embassies. Because I know, Ow. What are you doing? Good job. After we visit the main planets, Udina always has something to say. So first it was Theron, now it's Feros.
I saw your Feros report. If we had known anything about the Thorian, ExoGeni would never have been given the permits to start a colony there. Thank God the colony survived. We can't afford to have too many failures out in the Traverse. It's one of our major expansion regions.
That's what you care about.
You don't give a damn about the colonists. It's all just politics to you, isn't it?
We can't all be the hero who charges in to save the day, Commander. But we each serve humanity in our own way. You can't escape interstellar politics. It's part of the big picture. And sometimes it isn't pretty.
Sadly, he is correct.
Just ignore him, Shepard. The ambassador's a little bitter sometimes. Comes with the job.
That's why I'm glad I'm not in the political field.
Yes, Commander?
By the way, one sec. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Where can I find Admiral
Last
Cahoon?
I heard, is there anything else, Commander?
Well, since we completed Feros, now we can talk about Vermeer.
Do you know anything about Vermeer?
Sorry, Shepard. I've never even heard of it before all this. You'll have to go out there and check it out for yourself.
Goodbye.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
I spoke with Zeltan, so I know that we're done with that. And I will say this, aside from the mission that we have to do on Vermeer, it actually looks like a lovely place. think I spoke with Paladin, but
Shepard, what can I do for you now?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
yeah, just wanted to see if he had anything to say. I don't think there should be anything here. Yeah, plus the summer.
Thank you for all your help, Shepard.
Now, what's kind of funny is I played the sequel games before I played this, as I believe I've said before. So it kind of surprised me seeing some of the characters from those games in the previous ones, especially in the way that I did when I first played, as opposed to the as opposed to later on. Let's see what Sha'ira has to say. So I know there's other dialogue with Sha'ira, but I don't know if it's just I can go in now or not.
Hello again. The consort is very pleased with everything that you have done for her.
Can I get an appointment now?
Any chance I can move up on her
Yeah,
clock?
she is grateful for your assist. The client list is a separate matter, and her schedule is...
I think I'm done here.
Of course. Come back anytime.
Sorry, I didn't mean to completely ignore. I didn't mean to completely ignore Nalina. It's just circumstances being what they are. I was trying to see if Sha'ira had anything new to say now that I've used the trinket. So let's see a different path rather than the one that I took, and I didn't know if it was you know, still an option.
Commander, show me your items. Oh, this one is pleased to... Commander, show me your items. Oh, this...
Just see if there's anything new, and the answer is no. Yeah, I think I spoke to Balivon after,
Greetings, Earth Clan. How can this humble servant be of use to you?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
What are you doing? That's not funny. And what's most annoying about that is I'm not hitting any keys to make him pull out the weapons. He's doing that on his own. Oh, there's actually, okay, there's that.
Admiral Kahoku, a respected member of the Alliance military, has passed away. The veteran soldier who won the love of his troops during conflict with the Batarians died of natural causes.
What?
Kahoku is survived by his wife and 3 children, who are planning a small private memorial service.
And who should be told that it wasn't of natural causes. In fact, everything that happened to him was anything but natural. Speaking of, you remember the planet we found Kahoku on?
Hey, Tally. I heard a rumor that under those environmental suits, you Quarians are partially synthetic.
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems. The environmental suits protect against diseases.
It still makes you look a little like a Geth, though. I'm just saying.
Well, please don't say. I mean, yeah, I see it with the respirator part. You know, down in the mouth. So looking like a Geth. Like a Geth's head. But I wouldn't exactly point it out because it seems rather insulting. Anyways, what I was saying about the planet that we found Gahoku on. The first facility that we went into, I believe it was the first, had Thorian creepers. Which means also you encounter some of the enemies on the planet, like before you get to the planets that you actually fight them on long term. And by long term I mean like
Oh, sure, I can return that for you.
Thanks. Hasn't worked well since I bought it.
Hey, are you refunding his stuff?
Here you go. Your account will be credited.
You did! You took his return! Look, I'm telling you, I bought this here. Why won't you return it?
I can't take it back unless you...
I know. Unless I have a proof of purchase.
That feels familiar too. From a later game. I'm mostly going around to see if there are other quests. Dr. Michelle doesn't really have anything new to provide. So it's back to the Normandy now. Actually, first.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Does I have already? Yeah. I'll leave it there. Back to Normandy.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia.
Hey!
A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Keyword, courage. Got it. I'll make sure not to do that. Partly because I can't. Anyways.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Decontamination in progress. logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Sorry about that. Now the question is where to go first. Let's start with this one. Chohei in the Caucasus system. Katie's Gamma. You know, it's funny, as I was going to head to that cluster first, if it wasn't the Citadel. Because I know that this one has 2 more places that open up. So we'll start with this one. No, it's not Zayatar. Zayata, I mean. Heavy metal, good. Trayanis. Nothing. That's disappointing. Farangor. Rare elements, that's very good. Asteroid belt. Nothing here. Zamari. That's a no. And Shohei. Wow. Now this one's going to be a pain in the ass, I know that already. Because the whole purpose here is to try and not kill the scientists. So it's kind of like with earlier with the Feros colonists. Yeah, same idea. Wait. Good. So it's going to be another open field. Is this going to be a trap again? Oh. Probably out. Sorry.
En route.
Got distracted because I was reading a comment. Not on the stream, it's just on another video that I left a comment on. Wait. That was Matriarch's writings, which means I just completed another collection quest. See? Yes. That's nasty. on, on. Got it. Wow. They really packed a lot of matriarch Dilanaga's writings. Just the sudden noises that don't sound normal. I keep feeling like I'm going to blow something up by accident. This is way too open. I feel like I'm going to encounter a Thresher Maw again. Oh. I guess I won't. Okay. I saw something that way, but I don't know what it was. I thought it was an anomaly. Go. Yes. Maybe it was just the... Oh. God damn it. I knew it was too good to be true. Fine, have at thee. Oversized worm. You think I'm afraid of you? But you'd certainly be right if you're real. Oh shit. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't like that part. Price went up. Mercury. Again, how cold is this planet? Because Mercury is a liquid. Oh. Oh, wow. Why do I have this? I know that already. Okay, so 3, 2, and 2. Still not done. But I know I've been saying this quite a bit. But that's mostly because I am still appreciative. Thank you so much, all you, for tuning into my stream. Especially those of you that have already been in about as long as the typical streams are.
I'm on my way.
Now, before we go in, I just wanted to make sure that was done. Now, yeah, take down the terrorists, but remember to check your targets. The civilians are so addled by the drug, they wander right into the middle of the firefight. Which means we have to be very careful, and if even one civilian dies, then I am starting from the last save point. Which I will make now. Probably unnecessary, but yeah. It's not a risk I'm going to take.
Hostile contact!
Damn it! Yes, I'm sure I want to load. All right. Path of least resistance. Let's try this way. Which means get out, for fuck's sake. I'm going to apologize. This is going to be a process. Clearly. I've done this before. Like, first time I did this, I was actually really successful. Second time, and the times following, I had to do this exact thing. It's not easy, and it sucks so much. But I will make sure that they focus on me rather than the researchers. God damn it! Yes, I'm sure. Okay. Nice and steady, we use this methodically. Careful. And we're trying again. We might be stuck on Shohei the entire time. At this rate. Oh yeah, sorry. Shit. It's never been this difficult before. And I'm not making that up. I mean, it used to be a lot easier. You know, if I could, I'd have you two set aside. If that's the problem. Let's see if that's the issue. If not, then I'll have to rethink my strategy from step one. Oh god, that was close. You know, I'm going to have them come to me. Let's see if I can do that. Say nothing. No, slap rope's too risky. I don't want to move. But it seems like I have no choice. Because I think the person is stuck. All the civilians are safe. Yes! They're still chattering to themselves and screaming at the garbage cans. Evolution of humanity, huh? Those relics didn't seem that different from the other scum I've dealt with. Yeah, like I said, it's a pain in the ass, but it worked. Oh. Forgot about that. Oh. Hold it. Garrus, what armor are you wearing? Oh, it's Colossus. Shit. Oh. Okay, this one is the same thing. To hell with it. I'm just going to suck it up. So yeah, while the civilians may be safe, that doesn't mean there's nothing to collect. Case in point. Sorry about that. That was close. Every time I see a Punisher, I keep thinking back to Marvel. Oh. Wait, that's the only one? Oh, Omnisil. Right. Those I'm actually going to save because yeah, I'm gonna save those because of Vermeer. That's pretty much the pivotal mission where things begin to reach their conclusion. What's unfortunate is that my first time playing the game, I kind of jumped to Vermeer too early. I didn't really try and play through the entirety of the game. So, I kind of messed up in that regard. Sounds Lindy. There's one more place in Hades Gamma. Taking care of. Yes. Glad to be rid of it though.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Hack it.
I didn't think it could be done, Commander. You managed to secure the base and neutralize the biotics without a single civilian casualty.
Glad I can help.
Just doing my job, Admiral. I couldn't let innocent lives be lost.
I wish every soldier had your definition of just doing your job. You're a credit to the uniform, Shepard. We're in your debt. Fifth Fleet out.
I give you a salute, but my avatar's arms don't move. That being said, before we leave the Hades Gamma cluster, let's explore Plutus. Ouch. Mingito, I think. Or Mingito. I don't know. Okay, so one more rare element to discover. Maidla. Krolus. And that's all the rare elements. Vayaria. Asteroid belt. Because I have a feeling I might know what that last planet is. That's just get to the game. Oh. I think this is the confusing planet for me. Oh, okay. So now I understand. So there is a quest on non-UL. However, given the way I am, I have no means to access it. Unless I completely reset and I bounce this much higher. Wait. I was trying. Bounce actually no, bounce this much higher. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Because as it is now, it's just a planet that I can explore. But I can't do much on the planet aside from the anomaly and the debris. This I can do nothing about. Because I chose the Paragon gameplay. Had I really gotten some metagame points, then I would have been able to go inside another battalion. Judging by the footprints in the ash, the two mercenaries were facing each other over the crate when they died. Both separate. Which means they killed each other to try and take the prize. And they ended up, well, they're at each other's throats over the prize. And they ended up killing each other. Good it did them. Got it. There's really nothing else I can do. Because that last mission is only available if I do evil deeds, and I have no intention of doing so. Hawking 8er. There's nothing new there. Kepler Verge. Still the same. Armstrong Nebula, there's not going to be any change in that one. Voyager Cluster, still the same. Atkin Beta. There. First I'm going to see if there's any new systems. Maroon Sea is this. That's not Caspian. Yeah, it's not Caspian. Oh. Okay. No, why not? Yeah, this is going to be a little bit disturbing, I imagine. Oh wait, I already used Braxton Cady. Oh, doesn't matter anyways. I have a feeling I know what happened to the ship. Yep. Sadly, Rex doesn't. It'd be nice if you go south tonight. Okay, so nothing that way. Nothing this way either. Love how they just approach and it's like 1, 2, 3. I was mostly curious how many shots it would take for it to controls a little stiff. The same spikes on it in Prime. Dragon's teeth. They're cool. To the bridge.
The
logs show this ship was exploring near the Perseus Veil. Looks like they found some kind of alien artifact. They brought it on board, and then... This makes no sense, Commander. They plotted a course straight into the Perseus Veil, like they wanted the Geth to find them.
Is that all?
What else do the logs say?
The entries don't make a lot of sense after that. It's like the captain's mind was falling apart. It doesn't say anything about how they got back into our territory.
The Geth turned them into husks and left the ship where someone would find it, trying to show us what happens to organics dumb enough to enter the Veil.
Now, for those of you that aren't aware, the Perseus Veil is basically Geth-occupied space. And I say Geth-occupied space because it used to be where the Quarians are from. In fact, if I remember right, the Perseus Veil has Rannoch, which is the homeworld of Quarians. The very thing they've been fighting to get back to. So, the fact that this ship even made it into the Perseus Veil is a surprise in and of itself. Sort of. Oh. Well, I made it in, I made it out at least. Oh, wait. So I was going to look up where the, yeah, where Nethercrix is. Vostok. Okay, that was where I was heading next anyways. So it's Caspian, Vostok, and then Matano. For Matthew. Heavy metal, that's great. So I think that might complete it now. Okay. So, Potato, I think. So yeah, like I mentioned before in the previous streams, the collection quests, they really load the galaxy up with this stuff.
Looks like we've got an active distress beacon on the planet below, Commander. No message, just a locator signal.
Well, of course, there's no message. They don't want us to know what happened. Okay. Accept. All things considered, it does seem like a nice place to visit. Let's go that way. Dorian creepers. this is an exogen. We are looking into an exogenic facility, so I shouldn't be too surprised. That being said, I'm still with the helmet. What the hell? You see this, right? Is that me? Oh. Let's take a look at the oh, damn it. No, that's how. Keep that. Instead. So probably safe to assume that Exogeny brought the Thorian creepers to Nethercrux to study. Especially the effects of the Thorian off-world. Like, off the source world, I mean. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass at the top. Kind of serious. Wonderful. Is that long enough for you? Yes, but you parked me on the wrong side. Good. That completes the heavy metal. Unfortunately, getting out is going to be a lot harder than I want it to be. That's going too far. Up. nowhere else, which is good because this planet's half fifth faces. This is one thing that I didn't miss in the sequel games. And I imagine most people didn't miss it either because, well, the Mako isn't in the sequel games. So excuse me, sorry. Please don't be up. And it's up. This part is very annoying. I know, I smile and laugh through it, but it's not easy. And sometimes I want to say the hell with it, but this game made me into a completionist. And I wish I was making that up, but it's actually true. Because of this specific game, I try to make sure to get every possible detail that I possibly can before I progress. It kind of helped teach me to be aware of my surroundings. Which is kind of funny too, because I saw in another stream, I think it was Doki's, you know, Dokibed. But they kept saying gamers don't look up. But it was Doki or Syria, I can't remember which one. But either way, person making the content was making a comment like streamers don't look up. Streamers don't look, and gamers don't look up. But I'm not just a gamer. I don't know what this thing is, but I do know this. I don't want to hit it. I've seen those creatures in Mass Effect 2, but I'm like, they don't identify the animal. Fortunately, in Mass Effect 2, you don't really suffer consequences for killing it. Except for personal consequences, like guilt. However, in this game, I worry that you could face consequences, like you actually get renegade points for hitting one with the Mako. So I'm going to be trying to avoid that at all costs. Meantime, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Got it that time. Okay. No, it's oh yeah, I forgot. Let's go and keep checking these things off. That's a thorium pod. Like the one that had Sha'ira. Come on.
All clear, Commander.
Yep. So the exogenic scientists are in the room on the left. I can tell because the radar is telling me so. Before we go speak to him, however, let's make sure I don't miss anything on this side. Like that. No, it's a 10. Now we're getting into the 9s and 10s.
Rescuers? Oh, thank God.
Well...
See? I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal. My name is Dr. Ross, Chief Exogeny Researcher at this facility. We've been trapped in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
You okay now?
I need to know what's going on. Why is this place crawling with Thorian creepers?
How do you know about the Thorian?
I've seen it.
I know what Exogeny was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists, so I destroyed it.
Our secret's out then. No point in my lying. You already know the worst. The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Feros. We discovered a way to turn them into docile, obedient servants. Everything was going fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk. Only a handful of us made it back into the safety of this room.
Which would probably make sense because,
Why didn't you send a clear message asking for help? All we had was that signal from the emergency beacon.
This is a closed communications base. Exogeny was worried about someone on the project selling secrets to a rival firm or reporting our work to the authorities. We have no direct communication with the outside, only the emergency beacon. It sends a general distress signal to the Exogeny site on Feros. They're supposed to send a team to respond inside of 24 hours, but it sounds like they had problems of their own.
yeah, and then some. Of course, when it comes to the survival of other people, I had a good clip, but I lost it. Let's talk about the other survivors.
Any chance some of the other people at the base might still be alive?
I doubt it. Too many creepers out there. They never stood a chance. We're the only ones left.
So how about the Berserk creepers?
Any idea why they turned on you?
Maybe there was still some kind of link between the creepers and the Thorian back on Feros. The Thorian was unlike any other life form we've ever studied. I can't explain how, but maybe when it died, it somehow set off the creepers here.
No more questions.
I've heard all I need to.
Look, I know what we did here was wrong. I'll admit that. But it's over now. There's no sense reporting this to the authorities, right?
Wrong. People lost their lives here.
You were in charge of this project. The safety of the staff was your responsibility. They trusted you, and you betrayed that trust.
Be reasonable.
I am.
I didn't mean for this to happen. Besides, how does it help anyone if I end up in jail? Normally, Exo Jenny would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have their hands full cleaning up the mess on Feros. But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund I set up. It's yours if you let us go.
Fuck no.
The victims here deserve justice. I have to take you in.
That's not going to happen. Open fire. Open fire!
Justice this way, I guess.
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
Yeah, I know. Not to you, actually, to the, notice. Alright. Now it's time to get out of here. See, death is not always preferable to prison. Yeah, 3 more, light metals.
Heading to position.
And then we're done. With that one, at least. That being said, there is one more system to investigate before we head over to, Novaria. Matano. Inti. Nope. Please be live metal. Uppo. Nope. It's a rare element. Oh, now protein data disk. Supe. Thank you. 2 more now. But wow, that is red. Chaska, I know, is the planet we can land on. That's where usually I get some sort of quest if I can land on planets. I guess I'm figuring this out. Question is, what's here? Structure, science, oh wait, is this another Cerberus thing? Really? That way? You can just simplify? Please tell me this is the right metal. Oh, God. Beryllium, yeah. That later, this now. Oh. Wait. Oh, Shepard doesn't have his helmet on. Protein density. Yeah, of course. Fine. I'll get rid of some stuff. Right. Oh, there we go. I'm assuming there's nothing up on the pyramids, so... let's go that way. That shit. I'm out of here. Okay, not as bad as it could have been. First, then that place. Yeah, that really makes someone's stomach turn. Fine. Oh, right. I can't believe I didn't equip the frictionless materials when I thought about it. Oh, that's right, so I'm not going to be using those really too much. The rest I'll sell when I get the chance. Now we will move on.
It's deserted.
I have a bad feeling about this. Goddess have mercy. The entire colony must have been transformed.
Let's take a look inside. Get out of the way. Let's craft some weapons. And potentially have to reduce more. Oh. I guess not. That wasn't my intention, but there is some way to get that, I just don't know what it is. Ah, okay.
To me.
Ah, this was that. Yep. I'll hold it. Whatever I missed, we'll have to stay that way. I'm not going in there. Let's go to the next city structure, then I go to the sorry, the science facility. That was from the dragon's teeth. Ah, shit. Sorry, that sneeze really hurt. Feeling it all the way in my hands. And now accessing that door. What would have been interesting is if this connects with the MSV cornucopia. Like this was the next destination. Oh. The next destination. Yeah. Yes. The Banshee's still at 7. How is that possible? Breaker 8. Crossfire 9. Avalanche 9. Scimitar 9. Storm 9. Tornado 9. Brawler 8. Edge 8. Karpov 9. Ryko 10. Razor 9. Stinger 9. Striker 9. And Avenger 9. Equalizer 9. Counter 9. Punisher 9. Reaper 9. And Striker 9. Now to the science facility. After Shepard catches his breath. Why not do that? Up, you piece of shit. No. Up. Come on, there we go. So. time to go inside. And of course there's going to be more husks inside. Oh. Whatever it is, it's in there. Okay. Let's open this door. Okay. That's it. Okay. That was close. Colonial Pioneer. The team rarely consists of more than a few dozen specialists. Oh, of course. The Cerberus group. I'm just one light metal away from completing the Survey Minerals quest. Very well. Will you two please? I complete Submarine C. Now it's time to head to Nevaria. Which I actually used to find very annoying that we had to go there in the first place. Actually, first thing I need to speak to my crew to see if there's anything new. Looking back at it though, I'm not sure why I found it so frustrating.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
We're all in for the duration. You can count on everyone to do their duty.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
I don't think anyone else has anything to say if Caden doesn't. Please see. Now into Nevaria. Yeah. Hacks. Okay. Sparrow. No. Marana. No. Melis. Matriarchs are things, but nothing I actually need. Now there it is. And it's very cold.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Oh, you'd probably be staying if you did. Yeah, that'd be joking. That'd be joking, but I don't know if I could help you from corporations. Oh, I messed up. So Novaria, I want garrison the Yara. Mostly the Yara. Garrus is just because it balances out.
Equalizing interior pressure
Electronics.
with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
On we go. Welcome to Novaria.
That's far enough.
It cooperates.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
Who are you?
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
Okay, Captain Matsuo, I will show respect to. I'm with the council.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Sergeant Sterling, you do no such thing.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
We cooperate.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
If you think this is best, Commander.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational.
So do I.
Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
You too. But yeah, Sterling there is kind of a pain in the ass. Right. noise. Sorry.
Detectors, don't mind my bones. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Thanks for getting us through.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Why so many guards?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I may have to step on some toes.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Well, I have an Asari... an Asari doctor with me. I had to get here.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
I need to talk to her.
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
I'll need directions.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Well, I was under that. God's sake. Sorry, my throat was feeling a little bit dry when I was trying to speak. Where's Ananias?
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Wonderful.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
Don't worry.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Where's your friendly administrative staff? You're gonna speak with her, of course, first.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
Archivist. You heard already?
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
Okay, sure.
Maybe later. Right now, I need supplies.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Let's see the standard. See what they're... Yeah, Colossus blows Titan out of the water. Not that I really need the rest of it. That being said, I will be getting rid of some of the stuff like the laser coating, because let's be honest, I'm not going to be using most of this stuff. Don't need the community tool. Or the combat exoskeleton. there's a key. That was all. I'm going to keep the frictionless materials because I feel like I'm going to use some of them. Wow. Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm going to be using that. I mostly just keep the extras for the sake of collecting. I don't know why. Yeah, we don't need 2 of these, so. Let's sell the ammo because I'm not really going to be using too much of it. I'm going to select that buffer. I'll sell everything below 7. There you go. Even on the turret is 6. I don't need all of these. So I don't need all that. Those I'm going to keep. Those I will sell. Sell. Right, I was going to give those to the R. So that. Going to those. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. That was close. Almost sold the wrong thing. Done. So the thing is, there's just a bunch of running back and forth, especially between offices. For example, this one back here. Sha'ira?
How can I help you?
Let's speak about the lab facilities.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Corporations?
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Let's talk about it on this risk control.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix?
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
I'm sure it does. No, synthetic episodes.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
Yeah, I don't. And now let's talk about Ananias.
I'd like to speak to Ananias.
One moment, please. Mr. Ananias?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
On my way. Ananias?
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
I'm a Spectre.
I'm here as a Spectre, not a human. Keep that in mind.
Believe me, that is foremost in my mind. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Isn't lack of oversight risky?
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material?
Yes.
Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Opal asked me to smuggle.
Opal wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
Fine. So you arrest him?
So you'll arrest him?
No one here is fond of trials. They make shareholders nervous. More likely, we would simply let him go. Of course, he would be blacklisted by the companies here.
I'll look into it and get back to you.
I appreciate your report.
That being said, let's talk about Saren.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He's a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Oh, that's not good. Is he developing weapons here?
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
Well, no, it isn't. Let's talk about Benezia, though.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What sorts of cargo?
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
You are terrible at your job. However, define personal escort.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
Oh, I disagree, but why is she here?
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I need to see her.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
So we drive.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
You're a waste.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Okay, so, let's see. If we need to sit here and do nothing, then what is... Okay, I'm wasting your time now.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Suck my dick. That being said...
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan.
That's true.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
Yeah, I can see that.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
Who's Lorik Keen?
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
Why?
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
That being said, I'm going to speak with Urkel a couple more times. Just to see what he's selling for non-human and for upgrades.
Has the other...
Maybe later.
Of course. This one upon...
Looks like we have a winner. Yeah. It's this way to the bar, by the way. Yep.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Raphael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
How we met?
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
Why can't you do this?
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
Why me? What's this about?
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
This is illegal.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
That's no excuse.
What they might be doing somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I will be on my way.
I'm glad I got carbon onto that. So I thought I'd get.
What sort of offer?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They'd only write them down on things.
Oh, there we go.
Full benefits, of course.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
No, thanks. Let's talk about leaving Handshot.
I need to get up to peak 15.
Indeed. That might be difficult. A terrible storm has been unleashed up there.
So I've heard. Ananias won't let us leave.
The administrator won't give us garage access.
Not surprising. Of course, all the managers have access as well. I do, for that matter.
What did you do? Let's talk about Matriarch Venezia.
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Is it odd to see a matriarch?
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Venezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstripe suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
I mean, sometimes I get it. At the same time, there has to be a limit. Are there commandos in?
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Venezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
What's she doing here?
You know why Venezia is here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant to be 15.
Another question.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
Speaking of...
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
Intriguing coincidence.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Very interesting. Actually, first card rifle.
Why didn't Analeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
That's what it counts.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
I'm interested.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han-Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll figure something out.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
I will do my best. I'm making no promises though. Before we go though, I want to explore the upstairs levels. Oh, that's Vargas.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Don't hang up. Elder brother? It's me. I'm on the very end. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time from the Traverse. Did you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with synthetic insights. The manager, Laura Keene. He got caught with his toes wet. The office is closed by Hanshin's administrator. I need you to see what you can find out about... Are you ready for his name? Ronadril Gan Swa Fosum Keratin Nar Iedi Bella Elias. No, that's the administrator. The Hanshin administrator. Well, think about it. A Turian wouldn't risk getting his office closed. They don't compromise their team. That's drilled into them from boot camp. I think the administrator is using this Keene fella to draw flies from his own crutch. Of course I could look it up myself. But do you think I'm likely to get any unfiltered data through Novaria's own network? That, and it would take forever for any out-system search results to get back here. Thank you, Elder Brother. I have to go. Yes. I'll speak to you soon.
Funny. I was looking into Keen myself. I mean, into Analyze myself. Oh. Didn't expect that. What's a Kurgan doing in that area?
Beat it.
Okay. But clearly he has relevance, otherwise he wouldn't be named. Now we go to Synthetic Insights. Yeah, this is what I meant by lots of running around. And it's not just here either. It's, when we get to peak 15, there's a lot of back and forth. Oh, that's the one I want. Kim will speak to you later. Then we'll speak to you now.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Keen, let me in.
Laura Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
You're here illegally.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Oh, how I wish things would play out that way, but no. Because now they'll still try to kill me. Fortunately, I'm a Spectre, so... Goodbye, race a few corrupt police officers. Then, we can mourn them later. It's sad. The office, by the way, is upstairs. I don't think that's it, but I would say no to bonuses that don't cause renegade points. Anyway. Okay. Oops. It was that top half of the circle messing my head. Much obliged. Sterling.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Neither are you.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Analeas would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
Well, give me a choice.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to...
Yeah, you're right. You need more than that. You needed a tank, and even then, there was still not in your favor. Okay, time to...
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Must be Ananias' thugs.
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Okay. Completionist. Huh. That's it. I kind of find it a little funny that a Solarian is running a high-stress career like this. Mostly because they have such short lifespans. Gianna?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why are you here?
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Good job.
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, "This month I stole 3 million credits." Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Ananias' guilt in one package.
Okay. You can't do this yourself?
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Ananias' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
Let's talk about corruption.
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving customers away.
The problem is I need Keen's pass.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Ananias is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
I don't play fast and loose. Let's talk about Peak 15 actually.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That's cool, you know.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
Oh, I'm sorry. What if there's no clear?
And if the crew never sends an all clear?
The executive board votes whether or not to destroy the facility. One antimatter warhead from the battle stations vaporizes all contaminants.
What the hell? I'm reaching Peak 15.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
I made you up, Benazia.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, the automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
What was in the crates?
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
Okay, I'll help you.
Alright, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
He'll play ball.
What sort of offer?
It just takes
Good.
a little bit
I don't
of
think I'm supposed to
convincing.
mention numbers.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
About that.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
You'd be a hero.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work.
The board is investigating Ananias. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
First things first, time to speak with Gianna Parasini. Although I am curious to speak with Matsuo as well. Mostly just to see what she'd say when she finds out that Sterling is corrupt. In fact, let's see if she does have anything to say. good. It's not giving me hell this time.
Good day, Commander. I wonder, how have you been spending your time?
Spectre business.
You know, Spectre business.
That's a polite way to brush me off. No matter. There was a break-in at the Synthetic Insights office. Several of my officers were killed. You wouldn't know anything, would you?
I did it.
That was me, actually.
I see. Would you care to explain?
They were breaking the law.
Ananias bought them off. He had them ransacking the Synthetic Insights office for his own interests.
That is all too likely. Sergeant Sterling was highly mercenary. If that is true, I bear no ill will toward you. I warned my people against taking jobs on the side. This is what comes of it. I appreciate your honesty, Commander. If you will excuse me, I must compose the letters to notify their families.
Well, now I have my answer as to, Captain Matsu. Which is honestly something that I probably should have been more curious about because I hadn't told Captain Master that before. In fact, right after that whole debacle, I just go straight to what I was doing earlier, and then straight to the office. John?
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
I convinced Keen.
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Thought you'd be happier.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Always happy to be of service, Gianna. Most because of that one line that always gets a chuckle out of me. You're the right to me inside. I wish to God you'd exercise it. Alright. Oh yeah. I was going to check out the upgrades that Purple has available. I actually found out there was a renegade option to that. Apparently if I had
Has the other reconsidered this one?
Maybe later. Right now?
Of course. This one apologizes for...
if I had told Ananias about Novari Internal Affairs investigating him, apparently he would have killed Parasini. Wow. That's it. I saw a cinematic where Shepard's just standing there as it's all going down. Let's speak with the Ferox.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
Yes.
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Ananias. And the matriarch came through.
It's fine, he sounds like he's from Boston.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
That's not good.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
Okay, so it is.
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Ananias had shut down SI. Looks like he was trying to blackmail them. It happens often enough. He got caught this time, though. Looks like the executive board is going to feed him to the Nathak.
It may be if he's lucky.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Right now, all I need is to get down to Peak 15.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have a pass.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
It's not just the weather that's bad. It's what Benezia left behind inside the garage. Like the gap.
See, these are what the matriarch has.
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Wait a minute.
What did you do here, Commander?
I defended myself.
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia-sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
Oh shit, how many more?
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
God help Novaria if that happens. Sounds like anyone else will. Let's go for a drive. Almost lost focus and drove right off the cliff. Cycle. Yeah, every time we cross the vehicle, they'll have one of these. Get in. On the chair, Colossus. And why does it sound like every time it moves, it's crushing set accounts? Oh, that was dumb. It's kind of funny how relatively simple it is to take out the gap, especially in the Mako. Because something like that's just typically what it takes. So I have to be careful so I don't accidentally launch myself over the edge. I haven't done it before, but you know, first time for everything. And that's a long way down. Oops. Sorry, I was trying to take a time because I had heartburn. Except that. was weird. See, I had a helmet on when I walked in, but now it's off. Yeah, let's say that. I can do it. Oh well, progress a little bit deeper. That actually made me jump at this bit.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We'll need to get the reactors back online.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
No, it's more than that. It's not about the personnel. It's about what they were working on. But that will have to wait, because it is getting late and I am very tired. So therefore, we're going to call it here. Thanks so much for watching, especially to those of you that stuck around for most of it. I do hope you appreciated this video. You can like, you can comment, you can share. So if you want, you can subscribe to my channel or search my channel to find videos like this. And talk about more gameplays, vlogs, songs, things like that. If you have any questions, comment below. If you have any suggestions for videos, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, or Discord, FoxGamer39618. And yeah. Anyways, again, big thank you, especially for tuning in as of late. And when I say as of late, I mean like the last couple of weeks. It's actually been more than I expected. So again, a really big thank you for checking out my content. Anyways, that's all I got. Thank you so much. This is Jasper Fox signing out. Cheers and stay foxy.